Welcome back, Skidmore Family Farm friends. Today we're going to be trimming up some trees so we can make room for a chicken tractor, and we're going to be building a temporary fence. No, it's more like a chicken run, just a dedicated area for them so we can plant grass seed in the next month or so on the main part of the yard, and I'll show you what we're talking about. We're going to cut down this tree where the ladder is, but then if you look over here you can see the braces going up to the fence. We've got some more over here and over here, and we have chicken wire in front of that. I'll get you a close-up on it here in a minute, but I've moved the chicken tractors out of the way, and the nesting box area is going to butt up against this area of the fence here, and that will allow us to walk behind it and then connect the chicken run to this area. To this area here is the front of the chicken tractor, and then the back side would be the farthest from us, would butt up against the fence, and that will allow us to check for eggs, and then it will still allow the chickens access to the chicken tractor while they're in the run during the day. But we're gonna go ahead and start trimming this tree up with the chainsaw, and I'm gonna cut it completely down. I'm gonna start at the top and work my way down, or about halfway up. I'll start with this first branch, probably right here, and then work my way up and cut it in sections so it doesn't hit the fence. I'll cut it in 3, 4, 5 foot sections at a time, just so it falls hopefully directly below the limbs and not on the fence. But we'll see. Let's scoot you over here so you guys can get a better view. Sorry, I was a little close up, I guess. Shh, hush it out. Nobody wants to hear you. But now you can see the braces going up to the fence and the chicken wire, and where the tree is that I'm cutting down is where the chicken tractor is going to sit. That will be approximately in the middle of the chicken tractor. As you can see, this is hollowed out through here. That's part of the reason why I cut it down in smaller sections, well, for the fence too, but anytime you have a hollowed out tree, it's likely to snap off when you cut halfway through it and go a different direction. So to make it safe, we cut it down. It's a little less than 6 feet tall, and then we'll just cut this off in one big chunk. that about wraps up this part of it. I'm gonna go ahead and clean it off, clean it all up, and get this area cleaned off, and then we can stretch the fence out and attach it. We'll scoot the chicken tractor back. Hey, hush it up. Anyhow, we'll scoot the chicken tractor back in place, and we bought some netting to go over the top to keep them contained. That way we can plant the grass seed and they won't be eating all the seed here in the next month or so.
I'm going to feed the chickens.
Where are you going to feed them at?
In the grass. Okay,
let's go over there. Come over here. Let's go over here.
Chickens.
You just shake it, they'll come. You'll figure it out. Surprised that the little ones are already looking. Rosie's looking. Rosie likes it. You'll see that green cup. Go over there now. Go over here. Go over here and feed them. Just slowly shake it out. Rosie, stop. Spread it out. Here, watch. No, hang on. Watch.
Okay.
Yeah, you know how to do it next time, and then that way they have stuff to search for. Okay, dump the rest out. Rosie, stop. Rosie likes the chicken food as much as the chickens.
That's all.
Rosie, I said stop. It's probably not good for you.
That's for chickens, not dogs.
They might be over here eating corn. I dumped corn out, but we'll go over here and look. I got the tree limbs all cut up. Took me about 20 minutes. As you can see, it's all cut up. Yeah, they're over here digging in the... I planted wheat seeds, winter wheat, underneath this hay or straw.
Daddy, can I say something?
Trying to see if I could get it to sprout up. I don't know if it will or not. I've been watering it and it's been a few days, so I don't know if it'll come up or not, but either way, once we put them in here, they'll dig it up and eat it. So the seeds were getting old anyhow, and they'd been left open, and I'd rather the chickens eat them than them go to waste. So either it'll grow or it won't. It's what we were using to make the wheat fodder. But where this tree was that we cut down, there's the stump. You can see all around where they're pecking at. That's all little seeds they're getting out of there. I've been trying to keep them out. You can see the...
Daddy, can I say something?
What do you want to say?
My dad cut down that tree.
Yeah, they know. I did a little video on it earlier. When you were watching out the window, I was recording it all, so...
I want to tell them what you did with it. My dad cut it down with a chainsaw.
Yeah? How did I cut it down?
You started at the top
How did I get up to the top?
with a ladder.
With a ladder? Yeah. And then what'd I do? When I got up to the top of the ladder, what'd I do?
You cut it.
Yeah, I cut it. Yeah. Did I cut it down all at once, or did I cut it into small pieces?
You cut it into big pieces.
Big pieces? Yeah, well, not really big, but big enough. Big for you, I'm sure.
Yes.
But as you can see, they're not interested in the food I brought out. They're just glad that I got out of the way so they could get the wheat seeds.
Daddy, I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay. But it's all cut up. I'm getting ready to start hauling it and moving it around to the burn pile. The logs I'll stack up on the driveway by the barn on the outside of the fence. The small limbs I'll just sit over there by the burn pile, and a lot of these the smaller sticks were dead anyhow, probably half of them, so I'll get a good fire going and burn that up once it gets hot. And I think there's the 6th hen is getting ready to lay. They get underneath this tarp is their safe zone, I guess.
I just put it in the
Rosie's
corn.
shaking the chicks. But
I just put it in the corn one.
oh, the cup.
Yeah,
Okay, it's fine.
I just put it in the corn.
But that wraps up the tree cutting video. We got it all down with no injuries, no cuts, scrapes, bruises, broken bones. So that's a good deal. I don't really like cutting from a ladder like that, especially if you look up here, there's power lines right above where I was cutting. That's not the safest thing, but the tree was below the lines, so I didn't have to extend the ladder up that close to the power lines or anything. But
Daddy, look.
what? Wow. Is that your new obstacle course?
Yeah.
Be careful, those logs will roll on you and you'll fall and hit your head.
We'll all jump then.
Okay, whatever. I don't want to hear any crying when you fall.
And this is how you start, Daddy.
Well, I was trying to end my video, but somebody had to show off for us.
Okay, this is how you
She's doing her circus tricks.
I'm fine.
Okay. Rosie, stop it. Leave him alone.
Okay.
First you fall.
Because my obstacle course is kind of a little bit wiggly. So, this
All right.
is how you
Come on, show us.
do it. First. Do that, and then just jump, and then you're done.
Yeah. But you can see here, this is why I cut the tree down. This whole center is rotting out. The outside edge, the live part, was the only thing that had any structural stability to it. You can see these logs over here. They're all hollowed out.
The red is trying to get the little tiny one.
It's alright. I'm gonna push her out of the way. Grab it, just pick her up like you normally would.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm letting them get out, so they can start associating, and hopefully the reds will stop picking on them before we have to pin them up together. Rosie, go on. You're not helping matters neither. You go on, and you leave them alone.
Daddy, can I show them my obstacle course again?
They're just all trying to get back in this corner. They want to get the rest of the wheat seeds, but I have that board propped up there keeping them from getting back there. I'm sure they'll figure it out eventually, but hopefully I'll have this cleaned up.
Daddy,
Yeah?
so this is what you have to do. You get on here. Whoa.
And you fall and bust your butt.
And then this is what you do. And this, my circus tricks are all done.
Okay.
And that's what you do last.
Alright.
You just jump.
What do we tell them at the end of the video?
Bye, Skidmore Family Farm.
Hit the thumbs up.
Huh?
Hit the thumbs up.
Hit the thumbs up.
What else?
I forget.
Please subscribe
Please subscribe.
and hit the bell. Yeah, if you hit the bell, you'll get all our newest videos.
Bye.
Thanks for watching.